What's good, ladies and gents? Welcome to the MKO Pugilism Boxing channel, where we talk all things boxing. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, put it on all so you get notified of all the latest content as and when it drops on this channel. So let's get into this one. So it's all been sort of officially announced. I've seen a few posters for this, and I've heard it from IFL TV, a number of other sources. And that is that Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn is back on. Now, this is a fight that I would put it in the category of a fight that we never really knew that we needed, or there wasn't really an outcry for this fight until they announced it. Would have been, wow, going back just over a year from now. Just over a year now. I think I was watching a promo. I was on holiday watching a promo in like August of last year. So yeah, this is a fight that was supposed to happen in October of last year. It's now October, 2022. Now it's a year later, October 2023. As many of you will know, Conor Benn, he did fail 2 tests. Many people are dissatisfied now with what's been happening because he's now, I don't think he's properly gone before the board. But what Conor Benn's got going for him is that the National Anti-Doping Panel, I think it is NAD, the independent body that deals with the doping side of things, they were happy to clear Conor Benn. So all UKAD and the British Boxing Board of Control could do was appeal against that decision. But as it stands now, I'm not sure that he can fight in the UK under the British Boxing Board license, but he has been cleared by the independent anti-doping agency there. So he does have clearance. He is allowed to fight. And so the talk now, the announcement is that Benn versus Eubank should happen. The date they've got in mind is the 23rd of December, so one day before Christmas Eve, and it should be taking place in Saudi Arabia in the Middle East. So that's the announcement there. And I think this announcement is going to have mixed reviews. Some people will hate this idea because of the way Conor Benn behaved, the fact that the tests were failed and stuff like that, and it was a mess in terms of the way he went about things, and it wasn't really a straightforward route. But other people will just want to see the fight. And for me personally, it's one of these things where, as much as I understand sort of both positions, it's one of these fights where I think it is kind of a foregone conclusion in Chris Eubank Jr.'s favor. I think if they fight where Conor Benn said they're going to fight, if they do 160 pounds middleweight limit, no rehydration clause for Chris Eubank Jr., then for me, I'm pretty confident that Chris Eubank Jr. wins this fight, and he may even stop Conor Benn, because I just think the weight difference is just going to be too much, because you've got one guy who's been like a career middleweight, and he's ventured up to super middleweight, and he's had fights against some of the top guys. He's come up short when he's gone against some of these top guys, but the fact of the matter is he's a bigger man. He's the more natural middleweight, fought a super middleweight at a high level. And then you've got Conor Benn, who is he's a talent. He's definitely a talented guy, but it's not like you're dealing with a welterweight like, let's say, a Terence Crawford or someone like that, where they're that special that they could fight somebody a weight division or 2 north of them and still have success just based on their skill level. With a guy like Conor Benn, he is good, he's skilled, but he's not skilled to that elite level where we can say, right, a weight difference they're going to make is not really going to matter. I think with Conor Benn, he's good, but he's not at that elite level. So I think a guy like Chris Eubank Jr. will deal with him, and probably, you know, inside the distance. He'll deal with him, because Eubank Jr. as well, he's got the style whereby he enjoys fighting guys that come at him, that bring the fight to him. He's not a guy that likes to go after you, likes to go and get you. He's more of a guy that likes to sort of take half a step back, and he deals with it very well. When guys come forward and they try and put pressure on him, that's where he thrives. That's where he can sort of let his hands go and have his success. I mean, it's one of those that, for me, as much as, yes, it's got a history to it, you could still argue on the other side, look, this guy's been cleared to fight, so therefore it is what it is. And I'm one of these people that, you know, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't going to watch it. So I'm one of the people, I'm on the side of, I'm curious to see what's going to happen. And I was around as a young kid in the era when their dads were both boxing. So for me, it does have that appeal to it. So let me know what you think about this fight. Perhaps you're one of these people that doesn't think it should be happening. Perhaps you're one of these people that's indifferent, or you just sort of want to see what happened. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And until next time, it's MKO Pugilism over and out. Let me know your thoughts. See you next time.